So I just made a video that I'm probably going to be also posting today. And that it might if I express myself differently in this video than I usually do, and you are wondering of context or further information on it, you can refer to that video. Despite the fact that I think it's longer than most of them, so you'll have to have endurance. Anyways, so I was I don't what's the word in English? I'm trying to pick apart to specify reasonings behind um, feelings of. Okay, so the original thought was maybe a preference, not it. I wanted to die a while, but multiple times. I mean, in the last several years. But I mean, when I wanted to die, it was simplified. It was easier in a sense because there was emo- emotional distress is it's not easy, and wanting to die it's difficult in an emotional capacity of depression and all the variants associated to it, fatigue and not getting sleep and everything. It's intense, and if you want to die, then it's clearly more than you can handle. And then there's a solution to death. So there's a solution to wanting to die or the distress is death, and that's effectively ending everything. So if you want to die, you have the option. If you don't want to die, you don't. You have no option to disregard the concept of continuing to live. I mean, I am born of a woman who died. I am not the exception to humanity. I will die. So if I don't want to die, I mean, I'm going to. So as opposed to wanting to die and being able to do that what you want. So if you don't want to die, you don't have a choice but to do so. So if you find value in different variations and components of meaning to multiple different facets of life, like emotion or like people that you value, aspects of everything. I mean, you like your car. I mean, you like it. Maybe you like all kinds of things. There's so many things that you can value and appreciate. I think that value doesn't necessarily, I mean, value in the car as money value. To I'm going to stop because I'm going to go too far with the logic. So coming back, value creates a greater quality of life in terms of appreciation and enjoyment and health and everything. I mean, it connects to everything of in terms of well-being. So if you value something, the fact is that you have no choice but to lose it, regardless of whether you die or not, because everything ends. So it might end what you value may or may not end before you actually die, and whether you even there's the consoling concept that you continue to impact the world after you die, but in a way everything will actually end that you value. Everything that you value will end in the matter of the construct that exists at the moment. So if you die, you'll decompose, but then you'll become you'll become elements of the earth or something. You'll exist in some other capacity, but you won't exist as a human. So you'll continue to exist in some way, but you won't actually exist, and everything that you affected or everything that you held dear will stop existing in the reality it currently does, and everything will stop Everything, nothing is forever. Nothing. Everything becomes something else in some other form that maybe you don't value anymore in that form. So, what's the point? If I mean, value is giving an essence of meaning in terms of the moment, in terms of today, in terms of while you're alive. But maybe I would have preferred to never have been born, never to have been conceived, never to have faced wanting to die, never to have faced wanting to live and having to die. I would have preferred to have never been born than to think that I value things that will never be okay, because they are okay now, but they won't continue to be. So why do I want to live knowing that everything that is good, everything that is valuable to me will stop? Why do I want that? Why is that fair for me to exist at all and have to face that? It's not okay. I think that I'm angry and I'm frustrated and I'm emotionally spent and invested in thinking too much. So I'm experiencing process and reflection and realization and figuring why the structure is what it is, and what caused that and what caused the cause. And it's all emotional components of complete logic that end. I'm gonna I think that I expressed what I meant to. So I'm I'm not sure that there's a, I mean, to add to that constructively, because sometimes simplifying is better. So um yeah, I'm sorry if I was about a bit of intense in structure. But I appreciate you guys listening. I appreciate all of you. I value you. I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to imply my values are dying, so whatever. I will try not to associate everything with everything else. I value you guys. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you watching, because it means that you care about what I have to say, and you care about my well-being, and you care about, you know, obviously if you click on this video and you click on the next one and you subscribe, I mean, it means that you appreciate something, and I appreciate that as well. So thank you, and take care, and I will talk to you guys another time.